Well, we didn't really need to go into that deep way of looking at it. Thank you, thanks. Yeah. Well, yeah, he is dying, so you got to kind of look at the bright side of things, right? Yeah, that's an interesting thing. How much of him acting like that is real, and how much of it is fake? And I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for you. Oh, you, I can know, but yeah, I suppose Sonya's going to be the most affected by this because she was such a fangirl for him. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really see the motivation. Like, none of these characters are motivated to kill anyone. It's like, I'll miss you, man. I'll miss your nonsense and your craziness and your middle school stuff. You know, you're a pretty cool guy. It's too bad you had to go and do that. I mean, I don't. You didn't need to. It was very silly on your part. All the other deaths were the same way, actually. Terra was actually very similar. And let's see how bad I did. Or how good I did, depending on how you look at it. I did okay-ish, right? Yay! B! Oh, how I did in school. Oh, great. Yeah, quit. Yeah, it isn't very exciting. You're alright about that. Yeah. I'm choosing Monokuma. I doubt that very much, Monokuma. That never happens with you. Oh, man. Oh, poor Gundam. Poor Gundam. I suppose I should say poor Nekomaru because he's the one that bloody died, but Gundam's gonna die too. I don't know, what was he thinking? Why did he do it? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why? Nekomaru wasn't particularly mean to him. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty splendid, huh? I mean, the only two people I thought it could be was Kazuichi and Gundam, and it was Gundam. So I have a feeling Kazuichi's a traitor, though. I don't know why I think that so much, though. So, yeah. Anyway, now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do this execution already. Yep. Yeah. Let's see what's Gundam's thoughts. Why did he do it? Like, how you feeling? I just, I don't care what you say. I'm interested in your thoughts. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Do you mean in the game that we're playing on this school trip, or do you mean just the fight you had together, or... Did he let himself die, and therefore it is technically suicide? Is that what you're saying? And then it links to the Danganronpa 1 game. Go ahead. It says a lot about me that I like Gundam 10 times more than Nagito, despite Nagito not killing someone, even though he did try to kill someone. Yeah, that's something to think about. I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in learning. Yep. Nicola alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. Yeah. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he had wanted to run away, it would have been easy, yeah. I could have run away or called for help. Oh, he could have, not Gundam. But he did not turn his back to me. Yeah. Instead he chose to fight that risks life and death, because that's the type of guy he is. If he had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. Oh, if I had died instead. Yeah. I mean, Mechamaru, if he had won, he probably would have found a solution to stop Gundam without killing him, because he's, you know, kind of a tough guy with lots of like precision type of power. So I imagine that's what would have happened. I don't think Gundam would have been killed. I guess they are very similar in some ways, huh? Huh. It sounds like he's so deep into like the middle school syndrome thing that that's why he did it, which I suppose is a reason, but yeah, like he didn't say, like he said beautiful in Japanese just then, which is migoto, but you know, it's interesting. Like it seems like Nekomaru just saw it, even though you know there's killing intent. Like Nekomaru saw it as a challenge, which is interesting. And then Nekomaru wouldn't mind dying, and he would just tell the people that, yo, he challenged me, and that's what I did, and I decided to kill him. And then we wouldn't have, this trial would have been really simple. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. What's all the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die? Well, yeah, that's some people have that mentality, don't they? Yeah, I mean, I suppose you're right. I mean, it's better that someone survives than no one survives. Like, if Gundam were to survive and everyone, you know, I get that point. Yeah, I get it. I get why you did it. Yeah. And Nagito was in the same, had the same thought process as Gundam. I mean, it's better to have one person to survive than everyone to die, right? Hmm. Yes, I have heard of that, yeah. No, not quite that. Actually, that's interesting. Dog eat dog world. I've always seen that expression as like, there's lots of people in a certain industry and they're all trying to be on top of each other. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of cannibalism. Like, I've been on farms and there's a lot of like animals when they see their dead like fellow friend, whatever you want to call it. They would eat it because I mean, in a way, it's good because they're not wasting food, but. Yeah, this is going a lot back to religious type of stuff. A lot of religion says committing suicide and feeling sad is a great sin because you are you're not what you don't think you're not appreciating life, and you should be. And to say that everyone should die instead of at least one person dying is an insult to life. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So the exact same thing I just said, yeah. Well, in a way, you could say it's justifying it. If he had never done that, we wouldn't have got the food and we wouldn't have been let out of here. Therefore, everyone wouldn't have died. Everyone would have died of hunger, right? But that's not the case because the whole TV station stuff. But these characters don't seem to know that. Nagito clearly knows, but these characters don't know that we're being watched on TV. So, from Gundam's point of view, and most of the people here, it makes sense to go and kill someone because it's better for one person to survive or one person to die. Like, if you were really admirable, you could argue Gundam should have told everyone, "I'm going to kill myself," and killed himself, and then everyone else would survive and they'd be let out of the house. That would have been the most admirable thing. But most people are definitely not like that. Nekomaru is probably one of the only people that would do that kind of thing. And yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people, when they started this trial, were thinking, well, Nekomaru killed himself because he's the only one who would do that because he thought through that type of process. So yeah, I mean, of course I understand Akane's point of view. She's like, yo, my friend died, I don't like that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the problem with this is I may have recently complained about this. It's one of those things where a lot of Gundam's not a good example of this because like I like the character beforehand, but a lot of the time someone commits these heinous acts, kills someone, and then right at the end, just before they die, it goes, "Oh, this is the reason why I did it," and then people like him more, and then they admire that person, which I really hate that as a storytelling method. It happens all the time in all sorts of media. But I really like Gundam in the first place, so it's not quite the same. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, he did have some resistance, but he was just saying stuff that was really obvious that it wasn't true. So it was almost like he was panicking about that. Well, he did and he didn't. I mean, he did, but he didn't really, because, like, he could have just committed suicide, right? And then left. The only problem with suicide is you'd have to try and do it in front of people, and then people wouldn't let you kill yourself. Nekomaru And it also goes against his beliefs, probably, of like life is worth it, you know, worthy. And he does see himself as superior to others, so he probably doesn't want to commit suicide just to save people. So he kind of wants to see that too. Okay, well, if this doesn't succeed, at least the other people survive. But I myself want to survive more than the others. So that's how I kind of see his thought process. But Yeah, Hajime doesn't get it though. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Yeah, go ahead, Sonia. Tell. What? Help him with what? That's such a Japanese kind of thing to say, huh? But yeah. Well, you have been with them probably all their lives. I don't know, maybe these Dark Davers are actually like Dark Davers. It's hard to say. Or maybe they're just really smart hamsters. Either way, it's impressive. But, it's actually kind of reassuring to see that he's not too, like, worried about all this. Yeah. I really like listening to him talk. I almost don't want to ever commentate when he talks because it's just so good. I'm gonna miss you, man. You have such cool one-liners. Yeah, well, let's go see what's this gonna be all about. Press the button, and then it's gonna be dragging me along. Look how cool his little avatar, like little thing is. Well, punishment time. Well, Gundam's a cool guy, man. I thought that was a really good execution there. Yeah. Ah man, I'm gonna miss the guy. I'm gonna miss Nekomaru too. I just wish they both of them didn't have to go. Well, it's like saying don't. It has multiple meanings. Like don't give up. Your life is precious. Don't give it up. And I think Gundam's kind of stealing the show here, huh? I really do think so. Yeah, well, you can throw me if you like. Not too hard, though. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This is no good. Ooh. Well, I get why she's saying that, because you know how she was acting all this whole time. Well, we're all kind of depressed right now, guys. You just gotta keep going and survive and ignore Nagito's. Oh, and it's still really good. Just, yeah. He's like a parody of himself at this point. Actually, at the start of the game, he was. Even though we feel this way, we still got to do our very best. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yep. We must continue to believe in our friends. Oh yeah, he will. He'll be like, yo guys, you're not trying hard enough. If I was here, I'd be able to sort this out. Yeah, it's not like this is over. Yeah, still have to do it. We still have to go through this. So yeah, I mean we've got what? Okay, so how many of us are alive? So we've got Sonia. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 alive. 6 survived in Danganronpa 1, and we've had basically the same amount of trials minus the last one, where like no one died. I think, right? I can't remember Danganronpa 1 that much. Okay. Maybe like it's gonna be something weird like Monami is the one that's gonna be like sacrificed or something. Hopefully not. Yeah, we gotta do this, guys. Oh, you're ruining the fun, Monokuma. I wouldn't really call it fun, but the atmosphere. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if Akine's not going to be in the mood to hang out, I imagine. Sonya isn't going to be in the mood to hang out. Kazuichi, I probably could hang out with him, and Fuyuhiko as well. Chiaki, I'm not sure. Probably. Yeah, I mean, we've only 7 of us are left, right? Yeah, it's too damn fast. Yep. Yeah, well, I haven't been commenting on the crying, but, you know, we've got to keep going. Yeah, let's get you some Monokuma curry. So let's sleep as much as we want. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this, man! With this, the class trial had come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. Jabberwock? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? Probably. Size of our group has definitely diminished. Yeah, we can still do this. I mean, sometimes superficial, like, showing emotions does help. Sometimes. Nagito. Or Kazuichi. Or Nagito. Okay. Because like, Kazuichi didn't say anything, so I wasn't, you know. Oh, he's got all the weapons and stuff right now, right? Like the poison stuff and the book. Oh! Oh, so he knows who it is? Uh... Oh! So he was lying about that. Well, I suppose Monokuma... The thing is, Monokuma does lie, so it's hard to tell anyway. It's hard to tell when he isn't and isn't. This should never be forgiven! Well... Yep, scary face. So you can tell. Oh, of course you know he knows who the traitor is. Yeah, it's all about Nagito X Monokuma. Yes. Mm-hmm. If this file even contains information about the traitor, was the person also a former student of Hope Peaks Academy? Oh, okay, so Monokuma's put fake information in, huh? If it's my job to hit things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right? Huh. Well, that was pretty obvious, right? Yeah, I kind of already knew that, but okay, well at least I know for sure now. It's just a lackey though, huh? Oh. Yeah, I don't think that really helps. Well, Monokuma, I don't think that's a really good plan with Nagito, but I guess I get your point. Yeah, okay, Nagito. You're the true believer of hope. I must say that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Is it Makoto from Danganronpa 1 you're talking about, or are you talking about Junko because of the, you know? Yeah, you could say that again. Well, at least he's getting food and stuff, I suppose. And it's the end of the world everywhere, so... Oh man, this guy. Just everything you go on is hope, 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 hope. Okay, this is clearly the guy. They're not talking about Junko or Makoto, right? Actually, wasn't he called the Ultimate Hope at the end of the game? Nagito was. Not Nagito, Makoto was. So I guess, yeah, maybe... I was thinking maybe it was like the guy that's actually controlling all the Monokumas and all that, but... Who are you waiting for on this island? Oh, he got to him. Is this person you're waiting for already on this island? Huh. You know, that could be so that's so vague. It could be so many things. It could be one of the Danganronpa 1 characters. It could be someone the True Foundation evil organization, whatever it's called. Well, I'm happy. Oh, I was about to say I'm happy I'm not seeing Nagito anymore, but that's probably not the case. So, well. 5 days left, huh? Well, that's kind of crappy, huh? We don't have much time left, guys. Chapter 4 is over. And now we're on to... Oh, God. 2 more people gone, huh? Well. Oh, 7? Oh, yeah, we have 7, yeah. So, including Hajime. To be continued. In little pink text. Well, big pink text, I should say. Bread for destruction! You have obtained a present Hellhound earring. Huh. Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose he did have that. That was more of a major thing in the first trial. So, guys, I'll see you guys in the next part, and I hope you enjoyed that trial. That was pretty sleep-worthy for me.